Welcome to the Ace of Fire Tarot. I am Lady D and I will be doing a reading on Geminis today. So please feel free to subscribe, comment, like, and share if you're feeling the vibe. Remember, the readings are for entertainment purposes and messages can be from the past, present, or future. Everything would not resonate with everyone. So eat the meat and spit out the bones or do with it what you may. I am merely just a messenger and I come in love and light. And with that being said, let's jump straight into it. So hey Geminis, how are you guys doing today? Hopefully all is well. So let's see what the angels have for you guys today. Yeah, hopefully your week has been going well, Geminis. So we have the number 2255 and it says happiness falls from heaven, confidence, strength, and companionship. It says your prayers and intentions have always been very clear, strong, and without reservation. Therefore, the change will come faster than you expect. When your dreams come true, don't let it confuse you. They may appear in ways you don't expect, so stay confident, always talk to God, and seek further confirmation. So, it looks like, Geminis, your dreams are going to be coming true. However, don't be confused because it may not come the way that you thought or expected, but they will be coming true because your prayers and intentions have been clear, strong, and without reservation. So just remember that you need to stay confident, talk to God, and seek further confirmation. So once again, this is the number 2255. Happiness falls from heaven, and this will give you confidence, strength, and companionship. So yeah, much love to the angels for that message. Let's see what else the angels have for you. Geminis. What is the message for Geminis today? The universe is always guiding me toward my passions. The angels ask you to act and follow what you believe in with all your heart. You have come to this earth to fulfill a mission, unleash your full potential, and engage in activities that bring pleasure. So, yeah, so the angels are asking you right now to follow what you believe in with all your heart. And remember that you have come to this earth with a mission, to fulfill a mission. So you need to unleash your full potential and make sure that you engage in activities that bring you pleasure. So whatever that is, whatever you deem as pleasure, make sure that you are fully engaged in those things. And this actual affirmation may help. You may want to say this throughout the day. The universe is always guiding me towards my passions. So it feels like you all haven't been engaging in the things that you really love to do. I'm feeling like that's why, the angels presented this message. So for some reason you may be boggled down with other responsibilities and all of that, but you really need to tap into the things that you are truly passionate about. So yeah, once again, that affirmation is: the universe is always guiding me towards my passions. Also, your angel number is 2255. You may be seeing those numbers. And remember that happiness falls from heaven. So if you're in a state of depression or sadness, remember to look towards the heavens. Pray towards the heavens. Pray to the heavens to get out of that funk. So yeah, much love to the angels for those messages. So I think next we're going to go into, we're going to go into cosmic insight to see what is in your energy. What's going on, Geminis? What is the message for Geminis? Here, love spell. Some of you may have done a love spell, or there's been a love spell done on you. It says you've been bewitched. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad. It feels wrong, but whatever. If you agreed to it, or the person, your intended person, agreed to it, then it's cool. But other than that, I think it feels wrong if it was some sneakiness behind that. Anyway, we have patience here. Some of you may need to have more patience for something or in general. But it says just a few more months, good things come to those who wait. So if you're looking for something, expecting something, just have patience. It's on the way. Some of you may be wanting to go on vacation or wanting to travel, but you need to be really, really patient. Some of you may be getting ready for a date night. It says get ready to be wined and dined. I feel like some of you are possibly doing love spells to try to manifest someone. Because right behind this date night, it says give it time, everything in divine timing, let things flow. And then we have this water sign. So I'm feeling like you may have done a spell on a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or they've done one on you. But it's giving that energy like this may be you wanting to find someone to possibly take you on vacation and take you out on dates. So just give it time. Just have patience. Don't rush anything. You don't have to do spells and all of that unless you're just doing them on yourself, to make yourself more loving or more attractive or whatever like that. But it feels like there is some water sign in your energy, a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So yeah. Let's see. Why is this love spell here? In Gemini's energy. So for some of you, there's a pregnancy in your energy. Someone is expecting. What else? Love spell because you want to have someone's baby. You want them to stick around and fall in love with you so that you can become pregnant, or vice versa. Anything else about this love spell and pregnancy? So we have challenges here. Make a decision. Work on inner healing. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Either whoever did this love spell on you, or if you did this love spell hoping to get pregnant by someone, you need to work on your inner healing, or they need to work on some inner healing, because this doesn't feel like that's the right way to be going about this. So just work on healing, and you'll be able to attract someone to love you for you. You won't have to, bewitch them to love you, or do any type of spell work on them for them to love you and be with you. Just your energy will attract who you need in your life, who is good for you, who knows you for you, who who's a good fit for you. Don't force something that isn't meant to be. And I feel like a lot of times spell work, especially when dealing with love, that it's going to end, like the spell is going to be broke some type of way at some point. Like with this clock behind it, it's like only for a limited time, so it's not guaranteed to last forever. So yeah, what is this patience about here in Gemini's energy? We have communicate, compromise, forgive, and work it out. So yeah, I feel like with patience, you're going to be able to communicate with this person, compromise on some things, forgive each other, and then work it out. No spills or anything like that needed. And what else about this patience and communicate? Maybe you're trying to do a spell to lure this person back in. Yeah, someone could be a narcissist, too full of themselves. This could be you. You could be being kind of narcissistic right now. So that's probably why you need to work on inner healing, like work on yourself. What is this vacation about? But for some of you, this is the other party that may be being narcissistic, and they it feels like if you give it time, they will communicate with you. I don't know why either of you would want to be with a narcissist, but whatever. What is this vacation here? said, let go. Make room for the new beginning on its way to you now. So this vacation is going to come with a new beginning once you let go. And with this divorce here, that's probably what you're going to need to let go of. And we have divorce here. So with this love spell, I'm feeling like maybe you got pregnant, but there was some challenges here. And you wanted to do a love spell to keep this narcissist in your energy. And it's like the divine is trying to tell you to be patient. This person will communicate with you, but it's like you can compromise, maybe work it out, maybe forgive them, or just forgive them and move on. And once you move on, you'll be able to, you know, relax, go on vacation, make room for your new life, you know, go ahead and complete this divorce, like finalize everything, and then someone will come into your life to date, maybe a new love interest. Let's see, what is this date night about? Yeah, you'll be preparing for a new commitment. Things will probably start getting serious. What else? Yeah, you could possibly be moving, change of residence, moving in with your partner. So yeah, once you get rid of this old energy and stop doing love spells, or you know, cleanse your energy of any love spell that was done on you, and then, you know, completely close out the cycle on this old person, you're gonna walk into a brand new life. So what is this? Give it time here. Manifest. Tell the universe exactly what you want, and that's what we were seeing in the angel card, an angel number. So if this is something you can definitely manifest, but it's like someone may be trying to come back though. However, they're still trying to figure themselves out. This may have something to do with their sexuality. It doesn't have to, but it may. It may be this narcissist over here that wants to come back. So it says expect to hear from them soon. Someone is still figuring themselves out. What is this water sign here? Someone else, someone in the middle, someone is in the middle, someone is trying to sabotage this. So this is this water sign here. This could actually be who was doing the spell work as well, a third party. What else? And it says health issues could arise. So this third party in the middle could have some type of health concerns. Could be like thinking more or less a STD, or this water sign could be the one that's pregnant. There's something going on here. But yeah, it feels like a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. I'm feeling like this is Cancer energy. Just the third party. If not, I'm feeling like a Scorpio is a possible future love interest. So let's see if we can get a little bit more info on this. Let's see what's this graffiti. I'll just get one side out for now. see in challenges here in Gemini's energy. So we have kissing and telling, sharing private details to others, doesn't keep things confidential, breach of trust, boastful attitude. So yeah, this is giving like third party. What else? We have the number 77 there. Being diplomatic, not taking sides, balanced approach, seeing both sides, finding the middle ground. Yeah, it's giving third party. It may be this narcissist is dealing with this water sign as well, Gemini. So what is this patience about with communicating narcissists? Feels like this narcissist is like not taking sides. They want to be with both of you guys. They want to string both of you along. So you just want to stay in the middle. So with this patience with communicating narcissists, this is a backseat lover. The number 72 is here. The number 17 is on diplomatic. And then the number 77 is on kissing and telling. You may see a series of the number 7. But with this backseat lover, it says not fully acknowledged, on the sideline, an afterthought, secret relationship kept in the dark. This person is kind of like keeping you in the dark. They're not really acknowledging you, especially not at this time. What else? I'm feeling like this narcissist is probably keeping both of you guys in the dark. They have an office romance going on. Someone is pooping where they eat, crossing boundaries, work conflicts, lost productivity, and secrets and lies. So yeah, this person has a workplace situation going on. So that's too why they're not really trying to communicate with you at this time, because they're entertaining this water sign perhaps at the job. So what is this vacation about here in Gemini's energy? Peaceful resolution, finding a calm and amicable solution to conflict, harmonious outcomes, cooperation and respect. Yeah, I feel like once you decide to let all of this go, that's going to be your peaceful resolution. And you'll be able to go on vacation, get you some rest, and the calm, that'll be your calm. An amicable solution to conflict. And just, having the utmost respect for yourself. What else about this vacation here? Yeah, this person is probably going to come with late apologies. It says it's too late. The time has passed to ask for forgiveness. Insincere apology. Damage has been done. So yeah, they're gonna come around later on trying to apologize, which is gonna be fake. Because they're not sincere, it's not genuine, they're not done with this other person. However, I'm feeling like now it's probably is the third party that put some type of spell on this person as well, this office romance person. So yeah, and the numbers here is 24, 1, and 89. What is this date night here in Gemini's energy? Commitment and moving. Clarity on this date night, commitment, and moving from universe, please. Let's see. Ooh, we got hell, boy. Toxic lover, can't resist even if it's not good for you. Bad boy or girl, irresistibly bad, guilty pleasure. And then sticks and stones, physically abusive, wants to fight, uses their fists, defensive, anger issues, won't back down. I'm hoping this is not who you moving in with. Let's see, because those may have popped out accidentally, but let's see. Anything else on this date night, commitment, and moving? I'm feeling like that was the ex's, the narcissist behavior. What is this? Date night, commitment. Let's see, guys. We have a jealous colleague, project sabotage, gang mentality, undermining success, claiming credit, human resource reporting, and then backstage drama, conflict that occurs behind the scenes, hidden tensions, personal rivalries, unspoken disagreements. So yeah, I feel like somebody that you're going to be dating has some form of anger issue. It could be toxic and violent. This might be somebody that you meet at work. So just be fully aware after getting out of this narcissistic relationship that you really need to do your due diligence on someone that may try to date you afterwards. Just make sure you do a background check, you know, get some information about this person, because they could very well be toxic. But also, once again, take some time to heal, work on inner healing before you move on to anybody, so that you won't be attracting a negative person into your life while you're still grieving, or you're trying to get over someone that was narcissistic. Just make sure you take the time to heal and cleanse, you know, especially when you're on this vacation. So what is this, give it time? Because that's probably why, even though you have this date night here, it's saying give it time. Like, don't rush, especially on trying to commit and move in with someone, because they may end up showing you that they're very toxic and abusive in the long run. So yeah, what is this, give it time here? It manifests and they'll be back. Sexuality, So it says playing the victim with the number 32 exaggerates or fabricates a situation, makes others feel sorry for them, woe is me attitude. What else? About this, give it time, manifest, still be back in sexuality here. And Gemini's energy, can we get some more clarity from the universe, please? So we have sabotage at work, deliberate or indirect actions that undermine career or reputation, creates obstacles and subtle actions. So it feels like it's going to be a lot going on at your job, and I'm feeling like that's where you're going to meet this new person. It's not good for you. We have hope here with crushed hope, feeling defeated, unable to win, feels they won't reach goals, despair, disappointments, and shattered with unexpected compliment, positive remark that catches you off guard, spontaneous, coming from unforeseen source. It says they respect you, but they look like a wolf. So yeah. So whoever this person is that works with you, once you get out of this old situation, just be very aware that this person, this new person that may be coming into your energy is not the one. You know, don't fall for the first thing just because you're lonely, just because, you know, whatever. Just make sure, like I said, that you're doing your due diligence and finding out more about this person before taking it any further, especially going on dates with this person. So what about this water sign, someone else in health? And I feel like too, this person could be the one that's trying to figure out their sexuality as well. That's probably why they're so aggressive. But what is this water sign, someone else in health here? So it says spark of creativity, sudden burst of inspiration, fresh idea, unexpected spark, new possibilities, innovative and ingenious. But yeah, I feel like this is going to be an unexpected spark with this person. But let's see what else. Yeah. So this person is a scammer with this fake here. Scammer appears as opportunities but conceal harmful intentions. Fool's gold, pretends to have money. And then we have lies and alibis. Untruthful, getting someone else to lie for you, or them trying to cover their tracks, digging a hole. So anything else dealing with this health here? Because I think because they're a scammer, they're a liar, they're fake, and they're having trouble with their sexuality, this person, yeah. What is this health here in Gemini's energy? Under this water sign. We have backstabber and betrayal, taking credit for your work, talking behind your back, sabotaging someone's efforts, and then unspoken feelings, inarticulate and understanding that is implied, unknowing, mute, wordless, secret feelings. So it's feeling like yeah, this person If it's not like a STD or something like that, this person is going to have your mental health all jacked up. You're going to be emotionally, and it just feels like this person is just going to take you down through there. And they're definitely going to be a backstabber and a betrayer of some sort. Let me see if anything else comes out. Anything else Gemini needs to know? We got a couple. Yeah, it's going to be some unresolved drama. Questions remain unanswered, undecided, mutual confusion, emotions beneath the surface. However, at the end of the day, you're still going to be standing, so you're not going to give up. Give it all you got. Someone tried to break you, but nothing can break you because you're unstoppable. So, for some of you, this is the future. For some of you, this is the present. So, if you're going through the motions now, just know that you probably need to back away before these people just completely take you down through there. So, yeah, that's what I have. Let me see what's under the bottom. So, yeah, it's going to be some burnt bridges, ends a situation that makes it impossible to go back, point of no return, unforgivable acts. I think that's with both parties. And it's going to be a no-show, empty promises, unreliable, non-committal, vanishing acts, disappointment, and burnt bridges again. Slow motion fights, a fight that lasts a long time, calm moment with small storms, bad situation that lasts a long time. So that's what I'm saying. You may want to go ahead and get out of this, because we also have storm brewing here, conflicts on the horizon, stirring up drama, upcoming clash or issues underneath the surface. So once you get out of this narcissistic relationship, before you go on into anything else, just take your time. You know, don't move too fast with anybody. That's why the patience is needed. And time, again, like, this time is of the essence with you. So don't rush anything. And the main thing here is just to heal from one situation before you move into anything else. It just feels like you need to focus more on healing. So, yeah, that's what we got from this. Much love to the universe. For these messages. We're going to go ahead and get into the kickerish. It just feels like somebody is trying to have you out here looking crazy. And it's a hard no for me. Right after you just went through something crazy. So, given what we just saw. False documents, info, statements, or agreement here with the number 101. A house in the number 2. Relationship in the number 4. Thief in the number 24. Love offer in the number 5 and 6. Work, labor, and effort with the number 3 and 8. Distant future with the number 3 and 6. And a love spell with the number 7 and 3. So like I said, it's giving the same thing. Like, this is a false person, false information, false relationship. I feel like this house is here because this could represent where you work, or this could actually represent you living with this person in this relationship, but it's all based on a false reality. This person is a thief. Or like I said, this could have been your previous relationship, and then you're going into this new relationship with this thief that offered you some love, and this is someone that you worked with. This could go on in the distant future. However, this is the person that did the love spell. So let's see, why is this false here in Gemini's energy? This was surrounding money. There's someone they have really any access to, or they wanted to block you away from money, or this was all based around money. Like, this person only wanted to be with you for money, but their heart space was blocked off. They didn't have any true love for you. It was just all about money. Probably stability. What else about this house? So real love. We got emotional pain flipped over. So yeah, you may have thought that because you and this person were living together, possibly married or whatever, this person caused a lot of emotional pain. So what is this relationship here? Divine masculine. It wants to flip in the reverse, but I don't know, I don't do reversals, but whatever. What else about this relationship with this divine masculine? Yeah, this person was manipulating you in this relationship. And also, this can go vice versa. Gemini, you could have been carrying on a false relationship for money, and your heart was actually blocked off, and you had this person thinking this was a real thing, but you were just causing a lot of emotional pain. It can go either way, but I'm feeling like this was done to you. Why is this thief here? Is this someone supposedly a soulmate? And a rich girl. What else? Feeling like this rich girl represents the girl that let me see. I'm feeling like like this represents the fact that someone stole this person that you thought you were in a real dynamic with from you. It's like this rich girl broke up your family with this soulmate, or this could be you. Like this thief stole your soulmate, which in turn was your family, away from you. Or this rich girl could now be having a family with your soulmate, because we did see someone was expecting. What is this love offer here? Yeah, now I'm getting this thief is the one that you thought was your soulmate. This thief stole your ideal family, your opportunity to be a family with someone. Like it was all fake. So I think this thief represents your ex or your current person, depending on where you are in this scenario right now. What else about this love offer with commitment? So I feel like whoever this love offer, like I feel like this is your same person, your man. It's the same one who offered you their hand in marriage, which I feel like this starseed is you, but they also offered a love offer to this Jezebel. What else about the Jezebel? Jezebel and a mature man. What is this? Work, labor, and efforts. Ice King. Yeah, I think too, once you found out about this Jezebel, like I was saying before, like at your job, you're gonna meet someone who comes across as being a stand-up, honest, trustworthy person that feels like they will bring bliss into your life. You're gonna be thinking about love and abundance with this person, but I don't think that whoever this person is the right fit. But let's see, what is this distant future here? Maybe down. So you are protected. Divinity. Maybe this Ice King, which this is not a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. The Ice King actually is an Aquarius. So maybe this is in the distant future. Like after, you know, these other two encounters, if you run across an Aquarius, then that may be your person. This person feels like they will protect you. They're divine. And they're a high priest. So what is this love spell about here? So someone is going to be shocked to find out about this love spell. However, I feel like that's going to be put to rest. Whatever false narrative around this love spell, I think it's going to shock someone that someone put a love spell on them. I feel like that'll be you, possibly. However, I feel like someone is going to put an end to this spell, maybe break or banish this spell. But then there's a false narrative. Maybe they got the person wrong who did the or maybe this false narrative is about this whole dynamic over here, because we have this is a whole false situation, and maybe because you were under a love spell, that's why you fell for all of this that was going on. What else? We have community here, so that could be the job, it could be your family, extended family, could be your actual community where you live. But what else about this false narrative? I feel like someone is spreading something, some type of false narrative around the community. Yeah, somebody was jealous and envious of you, so that's probably why they put that love spell on you. They were jealous and envious of your success. It's feeling like your ex-person. So that's why they did it. They wanted to control and manipulate you. We have some abandonment under the bottom and flying monkeys and change and endings once again. So yeah, this nice guy, you're going to end up in court with this person. They're a lust demon. So yeah, and then you find out about the third party situation. Kind of the same thing that we saw before. So yeah, guys, let me check my battery. Alright, Gemini, we're going to get into the tarot. Hold on just a second. Let's see what the butterfly deck has to say about this as well. Jump into the tarot. So I want to be clear on this Ice King here, because like I said, none of these are in the reverse. So let's just be clear on the energy, because I'm feeling like this Ice King may not be the one either, but we'll find out. about. Ooh. That said, toss out the dead weight. They want you to walk away. It was intentional. What is this house? Real love and emotional pain about here in Gemini's energy. Fight harder. Somebody was fighting harder. Maybe they put up a hard fight. Maybe you went through some DD with this person. Saying don't participate. Maybe someone wasn't participating in a relationship as they should have been. And it says be their worst nightmare. Maybe this person was a nightmare. But because you were being manipulated and under this love spell, maybe you didn't realize that until later. What is this relationship, divine masculine and manipulation about here? Not a mistake or a punishment. Toss out the dead weight. Once again. And they did all of this to attack your confidence. What is this thief, soulmate, rich girl, and family about here? It was to allow you to transform, to initiate transformation in you, I believe. But this person had a need for control in your life. They could have twisted the narrative. What is this love offer, commitment, starseed, Jezebel, and mature man about here? It says be solution based. I feel like there was a solution, maybe because you guys were living together, and the solution was may have been to get married. But they really wanted to cause a shift in your reality, and it left you desperate for silence. What else? However, the divine is saying turn your pain into purpose. What is this? Work, labor, and efforts with this Ice King, bliss, thoughts, and abundance. So yeah, this is someone who is dictating the terms of the relationship. They could be like a dictator in a relationship. Gave too much to this person. So that's what it's looking like too. It says listen to your soul. So we have work, labor, and efforts, and then this Ice King. And then we have this Ice King is the one that's in bliss, but it's like you're thinking about all this abundance that you're giving away to this person, like it's all about money. But you need to listen to your soul. It's probably why it's right here by this, your thoughts. Anything else? Third party wants to triangulate you. Okay, what is this? Distant future with protection, divinity, and priest. They are not a reliable source. Question their story. Safety is at risk. So these probably would have come out in reverse, like you're not protected. This is not divine. This priest could be who is doing the actual love spell. So these probably should have been in reverse. What is this love spell? Awakening, transition, false narrative, and jealousy and envy. And Gemini's energy. Snoop, give me that. Now they wanted to eat off your plate. 1 second, y'all. You know better. So we have be your own cheerleader that my dog was about to eat. So that's a card that fell on the floor. I don't know where it goes, but it was there and it needs cleaning now. So we just gonna take that out the stash. But yeah, this person did this love spell because they just wanted to eat off your plate. It doesn't seem like too much more was there. You need to reinvent and recreate yourself. The power is yours. And this person had no loyalty. This is a revelation. But somehow you disrupted their plans. And you were spilling your own tea to an undercover op. So you was telling him too much of your business. Although you may have been thinking you were in a legit love situation. This person was an op, and now you just really need to focus on family. This person could also be stalking your followers to find out who you are the closest to, and then whoever this third party chick was, or it may have even been a third party male. They have got together with their friends and possibly are planning to set you up somehow, because it did say they want to triangulate you here. So just be careful out here. But yeah, this whole situation is being exposed. So like I said, just be careful. Watch your front and back. Now you know somebody may be out to fight you because of this narcissistic person. And I was thinking this Ice King, this mature man, this divine masculine, and this thief could be all the same energy. And the priest. So yeah, this person was jealous and envious of your success. But that's why too you're focused so much on work that you actually need to get a vacation, take some time off to heal and relax. So now let's get into the tarot. I feel like you may have monitoring spirits because of this person. They may have someone spying on you. Just keep that in mind. Gemini. Gemini's energy right now. So we have the Three of Wands in reverse. And it's lack of planning, lack of foresight, stuck in a rut. So that may be how you're feeling right now. However, we have this Taurus Gemini, Knight of Swords energy in the reverse. Presumptuous, impulsive, quarrel, selfishness, impatient, bad advice, bossiness, persistence, blind faith, discreet thinking, aggressive, oppressive, and violent. So I'm feeling like this could be you, Gemini, in this energy of wanting to be aggressive and impatient, impulsive right now. However, you don't have a vision or plan or anything like that in place, but it gives like this energy is directed toward a significant other, whether it be a girlfriend, boyfriend, fiance, spouse, side chick, side dude, sneaky link, or whatever. However, regardless, this is because of these failures and obstacles, unresolved, imperfect, stagnation, boredom, leave early, resist change, stubborn, lack of attention, fatigue, travel delayed. I just feel like for some of you, you just haven't been able to successfully close out this chapter with this significant other, this narcissist. If you're not the narcissist in this equation, but however, it's possible that you all share or have mutual friends, a mutual friend group, a social circle, associates, and you all may work together still, or something like that. However, with this Leo energy, the 6 of Wands, I feel like you will get the victory in this situation. Or it's like you may be feeling victorious for the moment. However, like I said, I feel like you will get the victory in this situation, because we do have this 9 of Swords in the reverse here. And this is your energy: hope, the dawn, the help in the near future, harsh, painful, loneliness, sorrow, bondage, loss of relatives, suicide, prison, or death. But I'm feeling like this is just hope, the dawn, the help in the near future, because the card right beside it is a positive card. So, however, with this Hermit here, someone may be coming out of Hermit mode. This could be you. Someone with this Hermit in reverse, someone is self-deceiving. They are in isolation, forced silence, suspicion, self-pity, anxiety, only care about yourself, fear of intimacy, focus on the outside, carelessness, lack of connection. It feels like even though you've had the victory of probably successfully getting out of this relationship, you still haven't done any inner work. So that's why I feel like the Hierophant is here, Taurus energy. The Hermit is Virgo energy. But with the Hierophant here, moral requirements, spiritual progress, wise counsel, bridge, prayer, the spiritual power, righteousness, loneliness, pure relationship, teach, seek advice, obedience, and conservative. I feel like you need to do the inner work, and you may have to find a spiritual leader, a spiritual counsel, or something like that to help you on the path with the inner work. So that's what it's giving. But I also feel that these friends could possibly help you become victorious in this situation. Maybe they are in your energy to help, shield you from this toxic counterpart or something like that. Let's see. Why is this 3 of Wands here in Gemini's energy? So we have motivation, initiative, expecting something, re-energized, get on well with social, enthusiasm, feel energetic, extroverted, out of the shell, satisfaction, and improve working conditions, restore faith, and out of poverty. So it's like you had motivation and initiative and the energy to do something. You were being extroverted, out of your shell, but you still didn't have a plan or any foresight on how you were going to go about something. And you wanted to improve working conditions and get out of poverty. So what is this Knight of Swords? So we have this Leo Virgo energy with the Knight of Pentacles. Timid, lazy, stubbornness, boredom, carelessness, nonsense, irresponsibility, waste, dullness, obstacles, depressed, indifferent, weakness, and complacent. It feels like your person, that's probably why you were being aggressive with this person, because they were just being lazy. What else? Emperor, power, status, loyalty, the motive for success, achievement, the respect and stability, rule, domination, rational thinking, ambition, caution, get promote in career. So this person was being lazy on becoming this emperor. So what is this significant other here? Gemini's energy. So this person was in this Knight of Wands energy. It feels like Scorpio, Sagittarius. Indecisive, opportunism, precipitation, dissipation, distraction, have no purpose, carelessness, lack of energy, depression, changing workplace. So this person could have been just bouncing around, doing whatever. It also gives like an energy of like just messing around with different women. What else? Yeah, and this person was superficial, lack of emotional control, secrets revealed, lost contact, underestimate dreams and intuition, explosion of hysteria, anonymous enemy, restrain the urge of the heart. So this person could have been having outbursts and they didn't really have they weren't in touch with their intuition, no wisdom. With this High Priestess in reverse, what is the world here? So we have the Five of Swords in reverse, Aquarius energy, end of a conflict, reconciliation, be washed away from sin, put an end to malicious rumor or slander, and traitor. So you found out what this person was really up to, all the drama and conflict and loss. Have this Ace of Pentacles here, struggle to the last, stagnant income, exhaustion, unfulfilled promises, uncertainties, poor planning, displeasure, and unwise decision, carelessness. That had you carrying this burden. The determination, overload, fully responsible, pressure, heavy responsibility, burden, nuisance, striving for success, anxiety, and try too hard. So yeah, I just feel like you found out that this person was cunning. They were behind all of the chaos. That they were the ones being sinister, malicious, lying, causing a lot of losses for you, as well as trying to keep up with this superficiality. You were probably also left to pay for the affairs this person was having. So what is the friends, bestie, friend group, social circle, associates, friend of friend, family friend? So I feel like this person with the 7 of Cups here in reverse, this person may have been trying to hook up with these people, your friends, besties, friend groups, social circles, because you had to defend yourself against these people. With this 7 of Wands, however, once again, maybe these people did stand up and not be an option for your narcissistic partner. And they probably help you see, like, get your head out of the clouds and out of all of this illusion and start to stand up for yourself. And maybe they helped you defend yourself against this person. So that's why we have the victory here. Now, what else about this victory? The 3 of Pentacles, early stages of achievement, first bonuses, job related to status, a chance to make money, professional development, competitiveness, attention to details. So maybe this was work related as well. The victory. Let's see. So, yeah, I'm feeling like maybe because you and your friends, your little social circle came together to help you overcome this obstacle, you were able to regain hope, get new opportunities, get good news. I don't know if you rekindled an old flame or not, but this helped you to move on to new relationships, just to get out of this low vibrational sad space. So what is this 9 of Swords in reverse? So we have a King of Cups here. Scorpio energy. This could be a co-worker, boss, manager, lead, or supervisor. But this person is Libra in Scorpio energy. Respect, faith, consideration, support, emotion, imagination, elegance, responsibility, reliability, secrecy, generosity, kindness, dignity, reserve, concern, good advice, a good listener. So I'm feeling like that's that love interest, that water sign possibly. They're in the upright right here, but it's looking like, yeah, this ending. 10 of Swords, destruction, failure, make a break, end a relationship, breakdown, stop suffering, permanent deadlock, time to let go, miserable, loss, bankruptcy, going down, bad condition, fatal disease. So I don't know why this person is in the upright. Maybe that's the illusion that they gave. But I'm feeling like this is this person who took you through this. What is this Hermit here in the reverse? We have Strength. Ace of Cups. But Justice in the reverse. So with the Strength, Leo energy, you have power, inner strength, action, patience, clever, steadiness, gentle, force, high status, self-discipline, heroism, protection, courage, and energy. And with the Ace of Cups, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer energy, new emotional outbreaks, deep thinking, starting a business, first love, gentle emotion, love, happiness, friendship, kindness, peace, and sensuality. I'm feeling like this is the birth of that baby. You had the inner strength, but the end result, that's not justice for you. It's unfair. May be feeling like you made the wrong decision to have this person's baby. That's what I'm getting from that. Or the birth of this child feels like it was unfair because maybe you wanted to have, you know, before you found out everything, before everything hit the fan, you did want to have a family with this person, a life with this person, but it was snatched away. So that could give a level of injustice to a degree out of that. But it's like in the long run, you know, now that you see everything and you know everything about this person, it's like, do you still want to have a family with this person? So I'm feeling like that's the part of the equation that probably hurt the most. If this person did have an outside child during your relationship or marriage, what is this Hierophant here? So we have recklessness, unreasonable, gossip, doubts, aggression, troubles, bad health, lies, misunderstandings, ridicule, cruelty, sharp tongue, malevolence, unpredictability. This is from the snakes, ops, foes, enemies, secret third party, snitch, or rat. Some of these people could be your neighbors, club members, association, church members, or group members. However, maybe from the religious sector, this is the rumors are spreading around the church. And I feel like some of these people in the church may have been third parties to your person. Because it's giving snakes, ops, foes, enemies, secret third parties, snitch, rat. Because of this person's recklessness. Then this recklessness started all this gossip, doubts, trouble. But some of these people are dealing with bad health as well from dealing with this masculine. It's a lot of misunderstandings, a lot of ridicule. They have a lot to say about you. Wow. So it feels like when dealing with the church, because this Chariot is in reverse, that was a wrong decision. Or it's just another indicator, meaning this wasn't the right relationship. So what else about these snakes and neighbors? Yeah, it makes you want to move on to peaceful and calmer waters. And I do see a baby here. So you may have moved, or this could be you going on this vacation to regroup. What else about these snakes and neighbors? Have the Two of Swords, the Lovers, and Temperance here. You may be feeling like you're able to move, or you don't know which direction to take when it comes down to this relationship with the Lovers. Maybe this could represent these neighbors, club members, associates, church members as well. You don't know which way to move, but you need to find some healing. It definitely leaves you confused about your romantic endeavors. But you have the Temperance angel here, moderation, careful, tolerant, neutral, balanced, equal, compromise, compatibility, calm, peaceful, purity, purify the soul, reconcile. So you may have been thinking about reconciling with this person, but I feel like you were just uncertain as to which way you were going to go. In this situation. So let's see. Let me get the white deck. See if we can get any more details. What is this Three of Wands here? Oh, forgot to show you. what is this? 3 of Wands and Gemini's energy with the 4 of Cups reversed and the 5 of Pentacles reversed. What is that about? They're too lazy to level up, which we got that. They use projection and reverse psychology to make you feel undesirable. They left too many Blues Clues. So what is this Knight of Swords with this Knight of Pentacles and the Emperor here? The filters are glitching. Oops. You keep saying yes when the universe says no. Someone will be on house arrest. Hopefully, Gemini, you didn't end up on house arrest. Coming after this person for them being so lazy and greedy and, you know. So what about this significant other here with the Knight of Wands reversed, High Priestess reversed? Something in the milk ain't clean, and your sibling wants to destroy your romantic relationships and your friendships. So I'm feeling like that's your significant other or the side chick, because it is side chick, sneaky link. Could be the side chick of your person that wants to destroy your romantic relationships and your friendships. What about this world here? You need a restraining order pronto. It goes here. What about this world here with the 5 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and the 10 of Wands here? They only want you when you decide to move on. So that's why they don't want to close this cycle. They sleep around with sex workers and it's depleting them. They are a liar, deceiver, cheater, and con man. Yeah. So what about these friends, bestie, friend group, social circle, associates with this 7 of Cups reverse and this 7 of Wands upright? They are two-faced and super fake. Maybe you were defending yourself against these so-called friends. What else? They want to divide and conquer. They are satanic and dangerous. What about these 6 of Wands and 3 of Pentacles with this 5 of Cups here? X did spell work to ensure you never have children. Best friend is plotting to set you up, and this person was a homosexual. So yeah, that would explain the friends here. What is this 9 of Swords with this King of Cups? Co-worker, boss, manager, and then this 10 of Swords. They secretly desire partners of another race. You need to remember who you are. They are spiraling out of control. One more. They were in a whole relationship but casually dates other people. What is this Hermit here with this Strength and Ace of Cups and Justice in reverse? So this would explain here why this was injustice, because that side person had a baby, while in the meantime the ex did spell work on you to ensure you never have children. So let's see. They are competing with you. They are lacing the weed, watch them roll. Why do they have multiple phones but only one job? That's just, you know, an indication of them cheating. And don't be a bigger fool the second time around. So it's like you need to learn the lesson, especially since you're coming out of the hermit mode, getting your life back together. What is this Hierophant here with the Page of Swords, Snake, the Ops, the church members, club members, group members, 2 of Swords, 6 of Wands, 2 of Swords, the Lovers, and the Temperance. Can we get some clarity on that for Gemini, please? I was saying social media is not couples therapy. Maybe this person was blasting things on social media to this church group. They ruined your life and livelihood, but now need your support. They want you to be the villain in their bogus storyline. They may be blame shifting onto you. They're watching your every move. And they are a counterfeit version of you. There is a secret family within the community. So that's probably the gossip and rumors that's going around too. This person has a secret family that baby that was born. They wish they could successfully emotionally manipulate you. So that's what that chaos is about. Whew. Gemini. This is a lot. So next we're going to get into their true intention. Why this person had to use spell work, because if you were in your right state of mind, I know there is no possible way you would have stayed in this mess. Ain't no way. No tea, no shade. Love and light to all of you who may be experiencing this. Let's get into the true intentions to see if there's anything else we need to know. Gemini need to know concerning this equation? So we have date. Someone in your energy wants to date you. They like you and they would love to get together to learn more about you. There is also someone in your energy that wants to vent to you. Or maybe you want to vent to someone about what you're going through. It says, I have a lot to say about a situation and need a good listener. So it's possible that your person, your ex, the narcissistic one, may want to date, go out on a date so they can vent. Or maybe it's someone else that wants to date you, but it's really like they only want to date you. Although they're saying they would love to get together and learn more about you, they really just want to vent about something. However, I feel like you're going to end up being apathetic and just, letting them know that you prefer to remain focused on your own life right now. However, someone in your energy has a secret. Could be the same energy that wants to date and vent. They may have a secret that they're holding back. But you also have laughter in your energy. It says, I'll be a shining light in your life and bring you laughter and joy. So this could be a different energy. And this person who's going to bring this laughter and joy to you wants you to know that they're a safe space. They accept and respect you for who you are and only ask for the same in return. So also in your energy, there is some regret. It may be you, maybe your ex. But it says, I'm disappointed with how things went with us and I wish I could change the past. And then we have leverage here. I want you to open up and trust me so I can use your secrets against you. So someone may be pretending to be the safe space and bring laughter, but at the same time they're going to end up making you regret them, because this will be someone who will use your secrets against you in the long run. And with this date and being and apathetic and secret, I feel like this is your ex wanting you to, go out on a date with them so they can vent and get this secret out and all of that. But I feel like you should definitely decline this situation. And I feel like this secret has something to do with their sexuality. It also may have something to do with some type of health concern. So just be prepared for that. I mean, if you just want to go just to find out what these secrets are, then go for that reason only. Other than that, just, stand on being focused on your own life and, respectfully decline. So that's what we have on that. Now let's get into who some of these people possibly could be in your energy with the names. I have some names here we can go through. So let's see. I don't know if I really need to show for these, but I will. Gemini's energy. Gemini's energy right now. So we have Paula, Mahogany, Angelica, Arvis, Bryce, Tavis, Leanne, Lorena. These could be you, people around you, third parties. We have Jada. Grayson. Dayami. Couple more. Have Langston, Sky, Kersey, Daniel, Jazz, Latoya, Shakita, Karen, and Justin, and Tina. Get a message from the African proverb. If I can get to it. African gods. Proverb. Just gonna pull probably one. Here. Gemini. What is the message for Geminis right now? This will be your advice. Geminis. What is the advice for Geminis? So we got two. Okay. We have the number 30 in Obio Gunda. And it says, sometimes the best win is to choose what you're willing to lose. And it says, negative aspect. Sometimes the best win is to choose what you're willing to lose. Regent Orishas is Oba, Oya, Yamaya, and Ogun. Keywords: extremist, uncompromising tendency to experience depression and psychological issues, lonely, undisciplined, jealous, has toxic relationships. And it says emotional lack of control and extremism mark the days under the negative regency of Odu, Obiogunda, hot or cold, yes or no. It is from opposites that your actions and feelings are made at this moment, and any spark is a sign of great danger. Your attitudes and words, even unintentionally, have flirted with violence and the attempt to dominate everyone and everything around you. In any relationship, social, professional, or romantic, with so much fire coming out of you, it's natural to feel lonely even in a crowd. After all, who can hold a fire in their hands? You often border on arrogance for believing you can accomplish anything without bearing the natural consequences of your choices. Stubbornness and rebellion guide your steps nowadays. But is everyone really at war against you, as it seems? Seeking balance is the greatest challenge of your destiny, and also your greatest difficulty. After all, for this you must face your greatest fears and accept that your will won't always prevail. With so much anger inside your heart, sooner or later the body will complain, and this melting pot of emotions will certainly reflect on your psychological aspects. You might feel like you're going crazy, as if any drop could make this overflow. And from there, open the floodgates of your soul like a dam that collapses and destroys everything around. I know there is no easy way out right now. So when everything seems to border on despair, the only way is to dive into this feeling until you breathing and recognizing that for everything in life there is a right time, even to stop fighting and allow yourself to heal the wounds the world has caused. The courage to let go of what is bad for us and give up insisting on what is no longer useful is the greatest proof of self-love and self-care that anyone can give themselves. How about starting to do so? I've begun this shadow meditation, considering this year's most intense life issues and struggles. When I saw myself in affliction and despair, how many of those situations could have been less painful if I tried to take a step back and put things in perspective, not letting emotions take control of my decisions? And how many of them could have been avoided if I had balanced my words and actions, trying to achieve peace instead of simply trying to be right? So what I'm getting from this, some of you may be extremist, you could possibly be uncompromising, you could be the type of people that experience a lot of depression and psychological issues. You may be lonely, undisciplined, you may have a bit of jealousy, and you tend to run into these toxic relationships like the masculine we were just talking about. So it feels like in some of these instances, you're just going to the extreme, from one extreme to the next, or from one end of extremes to the other end of extremes, and maybe you need to find some balance. But once again, it's like you have to remember that you may need to stop fighting and allow yourself to heal the wounds of the world, or the wound the world has caused. That's why I feel like healing, that inner healing, was one of the first things that came out. So you need to really heal. Find some time to meditate, find some time to breathe, find some time to work on balance. Like even with your words, it's like fire. So even if you're not trying to be, so that's what I'm getting from this. You probably need to just sit down and, like it said, with this shadow meditation, let me read it again. So it says, considering this year's most intense life issues and struggles. So sit with that, or write it down, all of the most intense life issues and struggles that you've experienced. And then it says, when I saw myself in affliction and despair, How many of those situations could have been less painful if I tried to take a step back and put things in perspective, not letting emotions take control of my decisions? So you can answer that. And how many of them could have been avoided if I balanced my words and actions, trying to achieve peace instead of simply trying to be right? And then you can answer that. So you can jot down all of the things that happened this year and what things could you have had done differently if you had just took a step back to look at it from different perspectives, and then how many of those things could have been avoided if you chose peace instead of wanting to be right. So I feel like that's a good meditation. You could probably do that on a daily at some point in the day, just to do, a little bit of meditation and self-reflection. Now we also have the waxing moon here. And the number 33. And it says, may there be light over darkness. It's time to rise and shine. And it says, this is the phase when the moon comes out of the darkness and begins to be reborn, lighting up the sky. Therefore, it is a time to start new projects, get new ideas and plans into action, and allow yourself to stop and smell the roses. For the next days, the growing energy of waxing moon will conduct the situations of your life. So you better be ready to make the most out of all the chances destiny presents you. Creativity and the capability to find resources and alternatives where there are only shadows and doubts will mark this moment in life. Therefore, if the odus revealed in your cards present their negative aspect, try to see between the darkness they bring and let your inner voice guide you to the light that will overcome all anguish in the near future, just as a river gently flows to the ocean. On the other hand, if the cards present the positive aspect of odus, rise and shine. It's time to accept all the gifts and blessings the gods are bringing to your life, allowing them to seed and root their energy so you can flourish and grow, becoming the best version of yourself. So I feel like this card is saying that you really need to step into your creativities and capabilities, just like with the passion angel card. But the universe is always guiding you towards your passions. And also it was saying, but try to see between the darkness they bring and let your inner voice guide you to the light. I feel like in this time you probably do need to do that meditation, the Obeogundu meditation, because I feel like that will help lead you to the light. Based on your current scenario in your spread, and the earlier spreads where it was looking like even in the next person to try to reach out to you, they're still on that low vibrational frequency, which in turn is basically letting you know that you're on a low vibration and you're attracting these energies to you. So like, once again, just make this a part of your healing journey so that you can radiate on a higher frequency. So yeah, that's what I got from that. Much love to the African gods. So yeah, if you guys need to hear those meditations and information again, just be sure to rewind or slow down that portion of the video. Now we're gonna go ahead into your closing message. is just practical self-care. Geminis. Geminis. What does Gemini need to know as a closing message? So we have release expectations. Do not focus on the money aspect of your dreams. Abundance will come at the right time. So once you tap into the things that you are really, really passionate about, don't focus on the money aspect of it. Just know that money will come at the right time. Just focus on, being creative in whatever it is that you do or love to do. We also have ask your angels, seek the advice, seek the divine. So yeah, guys, sorry about that. So yeah, we have ask your angels. It says seek the divine. Your angels want to support you, so make sure that you're reaching out to the divine, asking the divine for what you want. Make sure that you are, once again, staying in contact with the divine, talking to the divine, building that connection and relationship with the divine so that they can assist you with whatever it is that you want. Remember that you are born to stand out. You don't fit in. Stand in your own power and be proud of your individuality. So don't try to fit in. No matter what's popular or current right now. These ideologies that keep popping out, like, don't even try to ride that bandwagon. Just stand on your own. Be cool with being different and not being like a follower. And also we have change a bad habit, kill a bad habit, drinking, overeating, or anything else not serving you. So I feel like the bad habit in your case right now is being a bit toxic and attracting toxic people or toxic lovers into your energy. And I feel like that's the bad habit that you need to really focus on right now. Like, focus on healing so that you don't vibrate on that low frequency that's making you be toxic or come across as being harsh or going to the extremes. So that's just what I feel right now should be your main focus as far as a bad habit is concerned. So under the bottom we have financial goals. Set and reach your financial goals to achieve financial stability. So some of you may be concerned about your finances right now. So just set a goal and then come up with ways or steps in which you want to reach that goal and then achieve that goal, and you'll be well on your way to financial stability. And then you have special gifts. Never surrender to normal. So I feel like once you go through this healing process, you're going to discover that you have special gifts. So that's why you don't need to be worried about being just like everybody else. You weren't meant to be normal because you have these gifts. And yeah. We also have love your journey. Be open to the idea of loving you. So that's what I was saying right here with this change of bad habit. Start with you. Love on you. So yeah, this is what I have for you today, Geminis. Much love to the universe, the divine, the cosmos. Thank you so much. And thank you guys for coming through. I appreciate your time and energy. I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one. Peace and love. And as always,